President of Sierra Leone, who is the chairman for Heads of Authority in our Heads of State, where he launched the massive structure built by the Chinese for the ECOWAS headquarters. And you saw 3 structures. You saw the conference center at the middle. It all cost $56 million. You understand? So you come to ask yourself, but like you say, as opposition, we are not opponents of the development of this country. We are proponents, And when once it's good, we say good things about it. And where we have questions, we ask those questions. So we appreciate the fact that a structure like this is built here. You understand? But again, we have to question the amount that is used to build the structure. So as a born and bred of Lungi, I want to express our profound thanks and appreciation to the government of Sierra Leone for this structure here. The summit is very good for Sierra Leone. The mere fact that Sierra Leone is taking a center stage, we now have the chairman for the heads of state all around the sub-region. To us, it's a blessing as a country. And for this conference to be hosted in Sierra Leone is also a blessing. And like we say, we are not a destructive opposition. That is why we are all here, to make sure that we complement the efforts of government and we express our total willingness to work hand in glove in ensuring that the aspirations of government they are achieved.
When world leaders gather, it is not only diplomacy that goes to work. Markets, taxis, hotels, and roadside stalls after begin preparing long before the first motorcade arrives. As Sierra Leone hosts the 69th ECOWAS Summit, attention is turning to Lungi, the country's main international gateway, where many small businesses hope the arrival of regional delegates will translate into higher earnings. The World Travel and Tourism Council says business travel and the major international events can generate significant spillover benefits for local economies, particularly for small and informal enterprises. AYV's business reporter Mariam Matomi has more.
Here in Lungi, the smell of business is ever strong. For many traders, the summit is a guest they hope will leave more than handshakes. They're anticipating huge sales. President Julius Maada Bio has described the ECOWAS Summit as an opportunity to showcase Sierra Leone and stimulate economic activity.
Here we generate business for hotels, restaurants, transport operators, tourism, enterprises, and small businesses. It will create employment, stimulate local enterprise, and contribute to the continued growth of our economy.
From market women and food vendors to commercial bike riders, taxi drivers and small-scale service providers, expectations are already rising like sweet-smelling incense ascending the heavens. Some residents say business has already begun to improve, while others are still waiting for the promised ripple effect to reach their doorstep.
Thank you for this summit here, because this time we pray for, we see development, we see business. Alhamdulillah, small, because people they come different people they come around. Normal business is so many they do. Now that they survive for the moment. And I believe say the movement of the people and they give money. So the more people they move, the more they get money.
What is one a flop show? Because either it be a business, if we lack of population, easily self-develop. But Alhamdulillah, from that are all what we hear about this. People are you end there for say they carry equals there. Alhamdulillah, it's still go normal.
Equals summit not get problem, but we not get business. From yesterday 10 I will not get no business. Now so no more see all the people when they pass. We not say people that come, we say we will do business, but they all man they find business. No business no day.
Business no day, sell more now. I let people then come, we know they get better sell. So you see, we need to with the strength. They go with the strength, so they all they sell no day. Sunday na one does they sell for the day. But today they sell fast for right and sell no day.
The price some it change some normal. Like this is where they can buy now normal in a 10 blank buy.
Yesterday I can't say 15, so I don't know.
For Lunge, the summit is more than a diplomatic calendar event. It is a test of whether international gatherings can leave lasting footprints in local communities long after the delegates have departed. Maya Matomi, AYV News, Freetown, Lunge International Airport.
The government of Sierra Leone, through the Directorate of Science, Technology and Innovation, in partnership with Catholic Relief Services, has taken another step toward improving public service delivery through data-driven governance. A joint capacity building workshop on spatial data system for development has brought together government institutions, development partners, and civil society to strengthen coordination and promote evidence-based decision-making. Joseph Adumambu reports.
Strengthening collaboration through data was the central focus of the workshop, as participants explored how spatial data systems and visualization tools can improve planning, policy implementation, and service delivery across Sierra Leone. Director of Science, Technology and Innovation said DSTI's role extends beyond building digital systems to ensuring that government institutions have reliable data for informed decision-making. He noted that fragmented systems and weak interagency coordination remains major obstacles to national development.
The spirit is that we promote evidence-based decision-making. We promote data for decision-making. It will make governments spend less. It will make government operations be more impactful and more efficient.
CRS Country Manager Michael Moyo described the workshop as another milestone in the organization's six-decade partnership with Sierra Leone. He said the open coordination and planning visualization platform will help government agencies and development partners identify overlapping interventions, collaborate more effectively, and maximize limited resources.
Planning visualization platform are right, they are right for the way we look at how we do business. So moving forward, we're looking at being more intentional in the way we collaborate and plan our activities to be able to do more with the resources that we have. What we see is that if we're able to visualize, we're able to see where we're all working. If we're in the same room and we can identify our contributions to the development of service delivery in this country, we'll be able to partner.
Representatives from the Office of the Chief Minister and WashNet Sierra Leone also underscored the importance of digital transformation, transparency, and reliable data in shaping policy, improving performance management, and ensuring that community voices influence national planning and resource allocation.
We have high hopes that this workshop will not only lay the foundation, but it will stimulate interest among the various stakeholders present here for a coordinated approach towards data management and data visualization of data, creating or complementing government's effort towards ensuring transparency and accountability in the public sector.
From health to water supply and sanitation to essential social services. But what makes that intervention even more meaningful is when we bring evidence and to be able to make it more compelling for policy and decision making, be well informed when these analyses are at play. And workshops of this nature also helps to put into perspective those very gaps that some of us have also experienced over the period.
The workshop aims to solicit participants' commitment to apply the knowledge gained, strengthen interagency collaboration, and champion the use of data-driven solutions to build a more resilient, coordinated, and inclusive Sierra Leone. The initiative forms part of ongoing efforts to modernize governance and improve public service delivery through technology, innovation, and stronger partnership. Joseph Adumambu, AYV News, Freetown.
The upgrade of the Bintumani Hotel before the ECOWAS summit have demonstrated the deepening of ties between the People's Republic of China and the Republic of Sierra Leone. In just 185 days, the China Railway Group constructed the new Bintumani Hall and the refurbishment of the hotel to host delegates and foreign personalities. Let's join a man, Samuel Tony Sawyer, who brings us reports on the engineering work and its impact on the summit.
China and Sierra Leone have been enjoying mutual ties spanning across many phases including health, governance and business. The tie has largely impacted on the country's hosting of the ECOWAS summit, which is held in Freetown. In just 185 days, the China Railway No. 10 Engineering Group handed down a completely renovated Bintumani Hotel and Conference Hall. Giving the summit an international aura, the group did a staunch beautification of the hotel and conference hall, aligning it with international standard. The upgrade include a newly constructed conference hall, a lobby, a garden, and refurbishment of the hotel, mixing a touch of modern light luxury and local cultural features, meeting foreign reception benchmarks.
I think this Bintumani Hotel is a national level state guest reception landmark renovation. Its core positioning is to upgrade Freetown's high-end foreign reception, and we have renovate this building in 185 days. It means we met a lot of challenge, but we use Chinese construction technology, and we cooperate with the local employees. We just finalized this renovation assignment.
During this particular project, the relationship with the Chinese and that of national employees so cordial, and even during this process, we recruit some Chinese translators who are nationals, both male and female, from this country, and we also have some Chinese experts that are building up some nationals in terms of capacity building. We have Chinese people that can speak both English and Chinese. They also help in translating this various information within the operational site.
Sierra Leone is both a construction and a mining company, coupled with logistics that we offer for clients. The program itself, in the project in Sierra Leone itself, started way in 2023, around May. We started at Tonkolili district. That's the Kino mining company where we started. And since 2023 up to today, we've embarked on so many projects that we've completed, both within the mining sector, logistics sector, and equally so for the construction. And this is one of the products.
The hotel, constructed in 1979, was structured to house about 100,000 guests, meeting the needs of the time. However, recent engineering design have brought about an increment to a capacity of 200,000. The new hotel will be a hub for international conferences and summits, mirroring Sierra Leone's touristic potentials. Samuel Tony Sawyer, AYV News, Freetown.
This is Primetime News on AYV TV and radio. Stay tuned for more stories after the break.
I run a small logistics company. Every cent counts. I didn't think I needed a fuel card until I got the Cornex fuel card. Now, I track exactly how much fuel my fleet uses, in real time. And when my wife or kids need fuel, no cash, no stress. It's safe, accepted nationwide, and I control how much goes on each card. At the end of the month, I see the savings, real savings. Cornex fuel card. I didn't know I needed it. Now, I can't run my business or family without it. Fuel smart. Live smart. Visit any Cornex filling station to sign off, or any Cornex office to get your card.
Welcome back. I am Hannah Yankson and this is AYV's Primetime News. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's take more stories. Although this year's Day of the African Child has passed, efforts to promote children's rights continue. In line with the 2026 theme, ensuring universal access to water, sanitation and hygiene for every child in Africa. Advocate through the Clooney Foundation has visited Vine Memorial Secondary School and Annie Walsh Memorial Secondary School to educate girls on their rights and the importance of water, sanitation and hygiene. Our reporter George Bartolo Powell has more.
Advocate Sierra Leone has engaged pupils of Vine Memorial Secondary School and Annie Walsh Memorial Secondary School in an awareness campaign aimed at promoting children's rights and access to water, sanitation and hygiene. Organizers say the initiative seeks to empower girls with knowledge of their rights while highlighting the link between WASH, education, health and dignity.
So the purpose of our visit to the Annie Walsh and Vine Memorial is June 16 was the day of the African Child's Day. It has passed, but the theme usually runs through the end of the year. And the theme for this year is ensuring that every child in Africa has access to water, sanitation and hygiene. And we're really excited about this theme because usually when we talk about children's rights, we talk about access to justice, we talk about juvenile justice, we talk about right to education. We forget or overlook these little things which are also their fundamental rights, the right to clean water, the right to sanitation, the right to hygiene, because we see how the lack of these things, how they affect children. If you don't have access to clean water, you become sick. When you become sick, you don't attend school. When you don't attend school, you don't have access to opportunities. We went to an all-girls school because we see how girls, especially when they're on their periods, we see how the lack of hygiene and sanitation, we see how it undermines their dignity as girls. And so we saw it fit that we come talk to them about wash facilities, access to wash facilities, and see how as an organization we can engage the government and we can engage other partners to see how we can improve situation for these girls.
Pupils expressed gratitude and shared knowledge gained on their rights and the importance of proper hygiene. They also highlighted challenges including inadequate water and sanitation facilities in their schools.
So about my access to water, I think it's very necessary in a school environment to have access to clean and pure water, especially as girls, because we have many reasons to use water, some private, some just very necessary. And I think advocates is very necessary in the school, and they just came to show us that our voices matter. Yes, sometimes the toilet is not clean enough for uses, and yes, availability of water. It's very scarce, it's very rare to have availability of pure water to use.
I have learned about water sanitation, about the sanitation in our environment, community, and the inadequate facilities in our school. We are facing inadequate facilities such as water facilities and lack of benches in our schools.
Advocate says the campaign will continue to other institutions to ensure that every child has access to information, protection, and equal opportunities. George Bartolo Powell, AYV News, Freetown.
For communities far from Sierra Leone's urban centers, a road, a classroom, or a clean water source can mean the difference between struggle and possibility. For years, the National Commission for Social Action has worked to bridge that gap through social infrastructure projects across the country. Now in Kori Chief Dom Moyamba district, the commission has handed over a renovated school, a modern market, a town barrier and solar-powered boreholes under its community-driven development project. AYV's Emmanuel Amara Saidu reports.
In the quiet community of Tayama, Kori Chief Dom Moyamba district, development is taking more familiar shape, one built around the daily realities of ordinary people. For years, the National Commission for Social Action has been at the center of Sierra Leone's poverty reduction efforts, supporting communities with investment in education, water, markets, and other essential services. Its intervention aligned with a wider national challenge. According to the World Bank, a large share of Sierra Leoneans still live in poverty, with rural communities bearing the greatest burden. But here in Kori Chiefdom, residents say change is no longer just a promise. Through the government of Sierra Leone funded community-driven development project, NACSA, led by Commissioner Ambassador Ernest Bemba Domaina, has completed the renovation of the Tayama Town Barrier and Market, upgraded the MDEC primary school, and installed solar-powered boreholes. For traders, the new market replaces years of uncertainty, especially during the rainy season, when poor conditions often affected business. They say the improved space offers dignity and protection, but many are calling for additional support to expand their small businesses.
For years, we transacted under a very deplorable market condition, but all thanks to NASA for relieving us. However, we want to ask the government to help us financially to boost and upgrade our business. The tables are too big for the small businesses we do. We really struggled with the poor conditions of the market, especially when it had no toilet facility. We are happy for the massive improvements now, but as women, we strongly rely on our susu to support ourselves, but sometimes it is difficult because our businesses are small. So I want to join voice with my colleagues to ask for financial support.
The story is one of renewal. People who once learned in aging structures now have a safer environment designed to protect teaching and learning.
I pray that all the Bikinians will come to this school. They excellent results so that they go able to give back to Tayama, they go able to give back to Kori Chiefdom, they go able to give back to Moyamba district.
And for households that once depend on long walks to find safe water, the solar-powered boreholes bring simple but profound change, easier access to clean water, improved hygiene and less pressure on women and children. For Kori Chiefdom, these projects are more than just buildings and facilities. They are reminders that development is measured not only by what is constructed, but by the lives made easier afterwards. Emmanuel Amara Saidu reporting.
That's all for Primetime News tonight. For more stories, visit our website at www.ayvnews.com. If you have any comments on the news, please send us an email to info@ayvnews.com. I am Hannah Yangson. Many thanks for watching and listening. Good night.
You're watching AYV Television.